Are the San Francisco 49ers on the brink of a major shift? With playoff dreams shattered and tensions rising, the spotlight is on a key figure whose decisions are now under fire. This isn't just any season. It's one filled with disappointment and missed opportunities. Stick around as we dive into the latest developments that could reshape the future of our beloved team. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with everything 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers are facing a tough reality as they find themselves out of the playoff race just one season after making a run to the Super Bowl. It's hard to believe that a team so close to glory has fallen so far, and the questions are piling up. Analysts are dissecting every aspect of the team's performance, and one name keeps coming up: Kyle Shanahan. Former NFL linebacker Emmanuel Acho hasn't held back in his criticisms, pointing a finger directly at Shanahan's management of the team. He stated that this is the most disappointing season in the Kyle Shanahan era, and I have to agree. When you look at the mismanagement of the staff, roster, and offense, it's hard to remain optimistic. Just think about it. Shanahan made the decision to fire Steve Wilks, who had the third best defense in the league at the time. Now, under Nick Sorensen, the defense has slipped to 25th. That's a drastic decline, and it raises serious questions about Shanahan's judgment. Just yesterday, the 49ers allowed 38 points in a game, which hasn't happened in 37 games. That's a glaring statistic that cannot be ignored. If you think about it, the 49ers had a solid defense that was a key component of their success last season. Losing that edge can't be understated, and it's hard to see how Shanahan thought this was the right move. Then there's the roster management. Acho pointed out the tension between Shanahan and Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk is a talented receiver who's clearly frustrated about his contract situation, which has led to visible issues during practice. That kind of discord can disrupt the chemistry of the team, and it's concerning to see a player like Ayuk feeling undervalued. And let's not forget Deebo Samuel. Seeing him choke on the sidelines during a game and not addressing it is baffling. These incidents should never happen at this level, and it reflects poorly on the coaching staff. Now, let's talk about the offense. This was supposed to be one of the most prolific offenses in the league, but it looks stagnant compared to what we see from teams like the Detroit Lions, who are lighting up scoreboards and running creative plays. Shanahan's offense has become predictable, and in a league where innovation is key, that's a dangerous place to be. The lack of adjustments and creativity is frustrating for fans who expect more from a coach with Shanahan's pedigree. As we gear up for the crucial matchup against the NFC-leading Detroit Lions, it's a pivotal moment for Shanahan and the 49ers. With playoff hopes dashed and mounting criticism, this game is more than just a game. It's a chance for Shanahan to show that he can turn things around. Can he rebuild trust in his leadership and prove that he still has a vision for this team's future? I'm not sure, and I think many fans feel the same way. What do you think about the direction the 49ers are heading? Is this the right path for Shanahan and the team? I'm honestly divided. I want to believe in Shanahan's ability to lead us back to glory, but the evidence this season makes it challenging. As the San Francisco 49ers stand at 6-9 with the 11th overall pick in the upcoming 2025 NFL Draft, the question on every fan's mind is, what needs to happen for them to move up to the 10th spot? With just 2 weeks left in the season, it's time to break down the scenarios that could unfold. First off, the easiest path for the 49ers to improve their draft standing is to lose their next 2 games. This week against the Detroit Lions and the following week against the Arizona Cardinals. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's essential for positioning. Meanwhile, the New Orleans Saints, currently at 5-10, would need to win both of their games. This week against the Oakland Raiders and next week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If that happens, the 49ers could secure the 10th overall pick, which is crucial given the importance of those top selections. Now, if the Saints manage to win just 1 game, we get into tiebreaker territory, and that's where it gets complicated. The NFL's tiebreaker rules start with strength of schedule, and let me tell you, the 49ers have faced a daunting schedule this season. If the Saints win against either the Raiders or the Buccaneers, they will likely sit ahead of the 49ers in the draft order, regardless of the other game. So we need to keep an eye on those Saints games, because their victories could directly impact our draft position. But wait, it doesn't end there. For the 49ers to solidify that 10th pick, we also have to worry about teams below us. The New York Jets, Carolina Panthers, and Chicago Bears are all sitting at 4-11. If any of those teams win their remaining games, it could push the 49ers further down the draft order. The Bears, in particular, have had a rough road, but they still hold the potential to complicate things for us. The bottom line is that the best the 49ers can hope for is that the Saints win both of their remaining games. If they do, we're looking at a 10th draft position, and that could mean snagging a promising prospect who could help turn this franchise around. But remember, the draft order is a delicate dance, and it can change in the blink of an eye with just a few games left on the schedule. What about tiebreakers? It's a rabbit hole of rules that includes everything from division and conference records to head-to-head matchups and common games. Believe it or not, even a coin toss could come into play if it comes down to a tie, and we've seen that happen before. Back in 2018, the 49ers won a tiebreaker to secure the 9th pick. So anything is possible, but let's hope it doesn't come down to that. As a fan, I can't help but feel the weight of these decisions. It's not just about picking a player, it's about the future of the team. The 49ers need to get this right. Do you believe this is the best path forward? I'm honestly torn. Losing games isn't something any true fan wants to root for. But when you look at the bigger picture, securing that higher draft pick could be crucial for our long-term success. So, what are your thoughts on all this? Are you on board with the plan, or do you think we should be playing to win regardless of the draft implications? I really want to hear your opinions down in the comments. Let's get a conversation going about our 49ers and what lies ahead. And don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with fellow 49ers fans, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You won't want to miss any of the updates as we navigate through these final weeks of the season. And remember to turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with all the latest news. Let's keep the faith, 49ers fans. We still have a chance to shape our future, one draft pick at a time.